Welcome to the RightSure video podcast. This podcast is designed to help you, the consumer, become an insurance geek like us by learning the ins and outs of insurance. Each week we will have an insurance expert on our show to answer questions written in by you for you. So come join our club of insurance geeks. We hope you enjoy. Hello and welcome to the RightSure video podcast. My name is Megan. I am the digital marketer here at RightSure, and I am also your host. Joining me today is the founder of RightSure and the only man that I know to find insurance sexy and exciting, Jeff Arnold. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Megan. Thank you so much. It's actually sexy, fun, exciting, and just plain awesome. And we hope that you find insurance that way too. So thanks for having us on, Megan.
Yeah, thank you. We also have a very special guest today, an insurance expert named Maria Geary. She is a home specialist here at RightSure. Maria, hello. Thank you for being on today with us.
Hi, thank you so much. I have been in insurance maybe 20 years now. I can't believe it. I must have started as a toddler, right? Originated in South Africa and found my passion after going to school for anthropology in the continued studies of peoples and their environments and their needs through insurance. So I'm a liability geek. I think insurance is sexy too.
That's awesome. And how did you get into insurance?
So Jeff discovered me kind of like a star at a sushi restaurant and gave me my first opportunity to break into insurance right after college. And so it's where I started, and I just continued staying. I did do about 9 years with Marsha McLennan out of a different location, which was focused on the high net worth population, and then came back to work for Jeff and brought all of that knowledge and experience with. So we have a wide variety of capabilities in handling all kinds of residences at RightSure.
That's awesome. Awesome. So today we will be discussing a lot of things, and we have a few questions for you, Maria. The first one is from a viewer named Susan. She asks, why is the value of my home insurance policy so different from what I can get if I sold it?
Yeah, awesome. I'll take this softball pitch. Thank you so much, Megan and Maria. So oftentimes consumers get confused because they may get insurance, and on our declarations page, that's our agreement with you, the policyholder, it'll say $300,000, and they will say, well, I only paid $220,000 for my house. You're over-insuring it. I'm paying too much money. When in fact, that's what it's going to cost to probably replace your house. But for more on the details and the policy subject matter, I'll defer to our expert, Maria.
Thank you so much. So there are many different ways of insuring a residence, but the most common is going to be a replacement cost policy. So if you were to have a total loss from fire or anything else at your home, you would need to rebuild it from the ground up. So first you have to remove all the debris in order to start building, and that is added on to the total rebuilding cost of the home. So new stuff for all your old stuff, but like, kind, and quality for materials. And if you have to build from scratch, it's going to cost more than a builder who's building a whole development and can buy things in bulk. So materials and labor is always a little bit higher. You do want to make sure that you insure to the full 100% rebuilding cost of your residence, and that is going to be different than the market value. Market value can fluctuate more often. Sometimes it's higher and sometimes it's lower, but the actual rebuilding cost of your home is going to be steady, and it's slight increase on an annual basis.
Awesome. I would just add one more point too. All of our mortgage and real estate professionals who are sending lots of referrals to us. But keep in mind, they aren't selling legal contracts, and their goal a lot of times is to get you into your house for the cheapest policy possible. And we're not trying to sell a more expensive policy. We're trying to sell you the right policy or provide you the right coverage. And therefore, you may get pushback sometime from a lender or a realtor saying you don't need that. But in fact, it's your asset the moment you sign that contract. If you want your house rebuilt, you want all your contents covered, then you need the right insurance. So great description, Maria. Thank you. Thanks, Megan, for that question.
Right. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I do have another one. And this next question is from Sherry. She asks, is equipment breakdown coverage the same as my home warranty?
Oh, I got this one, Jeff. Thank you.
I'll do this.
So equipment breakdown is quite different than your home warranty, but sometimes the same things might be covered under the two. I would say your home warranty should be for maintenance of your residence. So it's going to be for the things that aren't necessarily sudden or accidental. It doesn't look at how old the piece of equipment is and how long that equipment is expected to last before it makes repairs. So home warranty is going to cover a lot broader range of things than your equipment breakdown on your home would be. However, equipment breakdown on your residence helps because those large pieces of equipment that are in your home, without the coverage, you could get the damage that those equipments cause to your residence covered, but not the repair of the equipment. An example would be lightning striking your AC, and now your AC is flooding your home. The homeowners would pay to fix the damage that AC has caused to your home. But now you have this large piece of equipment that you don't have coverage for. That equipment breakdown coverage endorsement is usually less than $50, depending on which carrier you go to. It can fluctuate. And it would, in this claim circumstance, be able to also replace thousands of dollars worth of AC. So there's a good use of it, but equipment breakdown should not be used to maintain your residence. That should be your home warranty.
Good stuff. Yeah, good to know.
Nothing that I could add that would enhance that. Awesome job.
All right. We do have another one, and this one is interesting. So they ask, why does my home policy care about pets, pools, and trampolines? And what is an animal liability exclusion?
Awesome. I'll tee this up. So the reason we care, or the reason your insurance company cares, is those are large liability losses, right? And so those kind of losses have large claim dollars associated with them. If with a dog bite or trampoline, with a broken leg or a fractured leg, or God forbid a paraplegic incident. And so pools, trampolines, dog bites, these are all very, very severe loss category trends. And the insurer, the insurance company, wants to know what exposure they're taking on when they agree to insure you. For specific policy language, we'll defer to our expert, Maria.
Thank you so much. You've said it exactly well, Jeff. These are large exposures. And I have to say that different insurance companies are designed to handle these different levels of exposure. So just because you have the presence of a pool slide and a trampoline doesn't make you ineligible for insurance. So don't be afraid to tell your agent about it. But you may have to switch to a different company who's going to be able to handle those exposures and give you the liability coverage in case something happens. That's the reason we buy insurance. It's the big in case, not because we want to give an insurance company more money, but because if something large should happen that you can't handle yourself financially, you want to transfer that risk to the insurance company. So you just have to make sure that your exposures that you have at your residence is properly covered by the specific carrier that you're placed with.
Awesome. All right. That's great stuff. Okay. We have one final question, and I'm actually going to ask both of you this. Okay. So if you were stranded on a desert island and could only have one movie or TV show, what would that be?
Jeff?
I'm on a desert island, means I have no children, no honey-do list, no employee things, no to-do list, and no email.
Nothing. Just a movie or TV show. That's it.
I would like to go right now, please. Okay, so enough stalling. I think every time I watch an old show called Everybody Loves Raymond, I laugh all the way through it. So Everybody Loves Raymond, choice for me.
That is so cool.
Good answer. Yeah. What about you, Maria?
I would have to go with the movie 50 First Dates. And the reason I want to go with that movie is what a fantasy to have a first date that goes well over and over and over and over. It just sounds wonderful.
Well, that's very sweet. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for Thank you so much, Maria, for being on our show today. And thank you so much, Jeff, for also being on and helping me out with
Thank
it.
you, Megan.
Thank you, guys.